Hello and welcome to another episode of WordPress theme development from scratch. In this video, we're going to learn how to install the TypeScript. So right now we are into the theme and this is our package.json for the theme. What we're going to do is we'll say pnpm --filter aquila TypeScript and we can install it. Actually pnpm install, because we are into the root directory, and since we are using the packages, we are using the workspace, we can actually install it from the root. But what we want to do is we want to install it inside of a theme and not inside of the root directory. Okay, so let's hit that. Oh, it's called, okay, I think this is themes aquila, not aquila. So we can run the command pnpm add TypeScript --filter and the name of the package. So the name of the package is this, themes aquila, because we want to install inside of the theme. And we can do it from the root using this --filter. So let's do that. So let's do that. Here it is. So we can use the command pnpm add TypeScript --filter theme, and then we can use aquila because that's our package name, and you can install it from the root of the project. We don't really need to cd into the theme because we're using workspace. So let's do that. So this is install the package. Next thing we want to do is we want to be able to have the TypeScript config and TypeScript node.json file. So let's start with the TypeScript node.json file. So I'm going to copy this file name and put it inside of the themes directory. I'll close these things. Let's do that. Okay, and then I will paste it, and then I'll explain to you what these things mean. Okay. So under this config file, this is the compiler options, which contains the configuration options that control how TypeScript compiles the project. Here we are setting composer to true. That enables the project to be used with TypeScript project references and allows incremental build. And this one says skip lib check, which skips the type checking of .d.ts library files to make the compilation faster. And then we have the module, which is ESNext. It is just telling the TypeScript to output the modern ECMAScript module syntax, like if you're using imports or exports. We have the module resolution, which we are set to bundler, that uses module resolution, that kind of optimizes for bundlers. Like in our case, it's Webpack, but if you were using Vite or Rollup, you can use that for those two. Then we have the allow synthetic default imports, which basically allows default imports from modules that don't actually have the default export. And then lastly, we have the include Vite config.js, specify that TypeScript should include Vite config in the, actually we don't need this because we are not using Vite, so I'll just remove that. Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead and use the TypeScript config.json. So ts config.json. Let's add that. Okay. All right. Let's add that. Copy it. Paste it. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we have this component called grid. I'm going to convert this into a TypeScript component. So currently it's .js. I'll rename this to TS. That becomes the TypeScript. And then I'm going to write very, very basic TypeScript code like let message string equals hello TypeScript. And then we creating a function called greet. It has name and then a message and it's just doing a console log. All we need to do now is just basically see if it's bundling correctly because earlier it was bundling as index.js. Earlier, we just need to check if it's bundling the TypeScript also now. So what I'm going to do is I'll just say pnpm dev. Let's see now. Here you go. Oops. Filter Aquila dev comes here. Okay, there you go. So now you can see this is changed. If I double click, it does work. Look here. So see, it's converted this into a standard JavaScript, right? And that is great. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to ensure that we write TypeScript so that it catches errors while we development. But when it's outputted for most browsers to understand, it should convert into a regular JavaScript, which is what it's doing. Amazing. Awesome. So that's how you basically set up TypeScript in WordPress. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.